Hi friends, welcome once more. Today, part of my series of lecture discussion will focus on customary law and Matrillini in Nambudiri basics. Now, in dealing with the subject of socio-legal perspective, it is necessary to consider whether customary Nambudiri law is one which is consistent with ancient Hindu law or with a different interpretation of the text received as law, which is of a later innovation. It is, however, not quite unreasonable to presume that there is strong ground for Nambudiri customary law, which draws wide divergence from the doctrines of Hindu law found in vogue among Brahmins of the East Coast in particular. Despite some verisimilitude, such as the notion of paternal relationship founded upon legal marriage, leading to succession and inheritance in the devolution of property through the notion of vivaha or legal marriage being the criteria, whereby women take up her husband's gotram and pass on into his family from that of her own father. It does not stand scrutiny how Matrillini, which is alien to Brahmin system everywhere in India, has however tried to creep in. I do not venture to haphazard an opinion on the institutes of Manu, as well as all sutra writers on the subject of marriage, which validates prevalence of mixed marriage conducted between Brahmins and the Shudras. But this does not include morganatic marriage called Nayar Sambandham, conducted between philandering Nambudiri male members, especially junior male members among the Nambudiri community, and Shudra Nair females, as it was only an amorous union contracted through the specific act of pudamuri or transference of cloth, which constitute marriage in a legal sense according to non-Brahmin norms. But however, it must be borne in mind that the status of Dharmapatni or bride must necessarily go to a virgin in order to fit in with the aphorism Kanyadanam as a precursor to act of Panigrahanam, it being mandatory that a man of the regenerate class must marry a virgin and not a mere woman who happened to be the wife or concubine of another person, even though she had divorced him or had been divorced by him. For the meaning and amplitude of the expression Dharmapatni, it has to be understood and appreciated against the backdrop of legally wedded wife who was not an avaruddha stri, because children born of wedlocks are called aurasa sons. The Saptapadi and the Agni Parinaya, which are religious ceremonies enjoined in the Dharma Shastras like Vyavahara Mayuka and Viveka Chintamani are found absolutely absent in the case of Customery form of marriage. However, one cannot wholly ignore and dispense with the findings in Subramanian versus Parameshwaran, wherein the parties to the suit are Nambudiri Brahmins following the Marumakatayam rule of succession and inheritance. This is the norm and standard. Okay, now cool off.